Hey guys, welcome back. This is History of Digimon Digital Monsters Season 2, Episode 16 of my show, but this is about Episode 15. Now before I start talking about it, I want to apologize about earlier. I tried to upload this video earlier, but the laptop I'm using right now clunked out because it had to update and stuff for that. I just wanted to apologize for that, but this time I'm hoping to get it done. And my 2-year anniversary with my YouTube channel is coming up next month on May 13th. So probably what I'll do is when I do that video, um, I'll, I'll, I'll thank you. Before I start talking about the episode that I'll talk about for that day, depending on which one it is, I'll thank you all for your support that you gave me for the past 2 years of my channel. I'm really excited about my 2-year anniversary and stuff. Oh my god, I can't believe I've been doing this YouTube stuff for about 2 years now. Oh my god. When you think about it like that. And also, before I start talking about this episode, I just want to mention there is a new Avengers movie called Avengers Age of Ultron that is going to be coming out next month, next Friday, I believe, on May the. Hold on, I'll check. It'll be coming out this Friday on May the 1st. So I'll go to see the movie sometime after it's been out, and then in the next video I do after that, I'll let you guys know what I thought of the movie and if I'd recommend watching it. Okay, now getting into it, this is History of Digimon Digital Monsters Season 2, Episode 16 of my show, but this is about Episode 15. Now, Episode 15 in the English dub is called Big Trouble in Little Edo and stuff. Now, the way this episode starts off, it starts off with Ken and Wormmon in the digital world, and Wormmon is saying to Ken, the Digimon Emperor, that the Digidestin can forget about the area they're in, it's his now. And, basically what happens is, then it goes into the human world. Well, then the Gekomons, then one of the Gekomons tries to wake Shogun Gekomon up, and then, because he says that the Digimon Emperor has, taken over the area, and then Shogun Gekomon goes to check it out, and, this is the funny part, the piece of the floor that he's standing on, he pulls a lever, and the piece of the floor that he's standing on rises up, and then when he sees the controls fired in the area, he's like, Getsooks! Oh, but first, before I continue with that, when the Gekomon that was talking to him was already standing there, so, so he had to, so when it was being lifted up, he was being pulled up with it, and then when Shogun Gekomon sees the control fire in the area, he's like, Getsooks! The Digimon Emperor's got his hostile bits on our territory! He said, like, Getsooks! This is terrible! The Digimon Emperor's got his hostile bits on our territory! And then the dark rings and dark spirals that emanate from the tower attach themselves to all the Digimon in the area, and then back in the human world, Julie is watching a movie, like a Japanese samurai kind of movie and stuff, and this is kind of, okay, now that I've gotten to it, the area that they're going to be entering into in the digital world is going to be an area, like, straight out of the Japanese Edo period. I guess now I can explain to you what this episode is called in the English dub. Well, I can explain it now. This episode in the English dub is known as Big Trouble in Little Edo. Now, the reason why it's called that is because the episode takes place in a part of the digital world that's like straight out of the Japanese Edo period. I just thought I'd mention that I'm since I mentioned the thing with the movie that Yoli was watching in the episode, and then she sends an email to Davis and the others about them wanting to go into the digital world tomorrow. So they meet up at at the computer lab in the computer room and stuff. And then basically what happens is and then basically what happens is they then Yoli's on the computer and she's saying that according to the map of the digital world that's on the computers, the Digimon Emperor is taking over more areas and stuff. And she bets his ego is getting more. She said the Digimon Emperor's control is getting bigger, and she bets his ego is too. Now that's kind of funny. And oh my god. And then Kari says that she knows one thing. She knows one thing. The Digimon Emperor is not afraid of them, which is Ken, by the way. She said that the Digimon Emperor is not afraid of them, or otherwise he wouldn't have kept fighting after losing all those battles and stuff. And then they go in, and then TK is like, he's saying that the Digimon Emperor may have the brains, but they have the brawn. They gotta at least try to take one of those areas that he has control of back from him. And then they go into the digital world, and then basically what happens is basically what happens after that is they go into the digital world, and then like I said, they're in the digital world, and they're in the area of the digital world that's like straight out of the Japanese Edo period and stuff like that. Like that's referencing the movie that Yoli was watching at the beginning of the episode. And then Floramon, and then later on, Floramon and Mushroomon show up, and basically, and now I think I can explain to you what Floramon and Mushroomon special attacks are for this season. Floramon's special attack is known as Rain of Pollen, which is basically an attack where the Floramon shoot this kind of pollen like dust out of their flower hand. And Mushroommon's special attack is known as Fungus Cruncher, which is basically an attack where they throw these mushrooms and stuff like that. And basically what happens after that is basically what now I think I can mention this. I believe I mentioned this back when I did the Dark Masters Saga Season 1. Mushroomon is technically the rookie form of Woodmon. I thought I'd get that out of the way, even though Woodmon's not kind of introduced in this season until the episode where David is knocked down to control fire and stuff. But since Woodmon is a recurring character from Season 2, and since the Mushroomons and Floramons and Shogagekomon are recurring characters from Season 1, I won't put them in the description. However, there will be a Digimon that looks like a little miniature ninja kind of creature, and I'll put that Digimon's name in the description. I won't tell you his name for now, but I'll tell you this. I'll put it in the description when I get to it. And anyway, getting into it. Later on, they keep running and running, and then they come into contact with one of the Gekomons through a sewer, and they go with that Gekomon to where Shogun Gekomon is, and then basically Yoli says that she's happy to see the Gekomons again. Even they're much cuter than they were last time. And they didn't have like red eyes and stuff. And then one of the Gekomons is saying that they don't want to be the Digimon Emperor's slaves anymore, so And then they go to Shogun Gekomon for well, well, actually, getting backtracking here. When when the Digimon start showing up, Hawkmon goes to fight, but then the shuriken kind of starts flying at him, and basically this introduces another new Digimon character. He's called Ninjamon. Now I will put that Digimon's name in the description, but the Floramon and Mushroomon stuff I won't put in the description that much. I won't put the Floramon, Gekomon, or Shogun Gekomon, or Mushroomon in the description since they're all like recurring characters from season 1. But just as a quick heads up about it, after this episode, the next episode, Cody will get his second Digi-Egg, which will be the Digi-Egg with the crest of reliability. I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up about that. Anyway, then later on, Ninjamon starts to fight Hawkmon, and then basically, well, actually, what happens first is the Gekomons are asking Shogun Gekomon what they think they should do, and he says that they should sleep, and then the Ninjamon sneaks in and puts a dark spiral on Shogun Gekomon, and now I think I can explain to you what Shogun Gekomon's special attack is called. I didn't get a chance to explain this last season because it wasn't quite explained when his character showed up. His special attack is known as Musical Fist, which is basically an attack where he shoots this blast of energy like right out of these two horns that he has on his body. I don't know if the other Gekomons can do that, but I just thought I'd get that out of there as a small reference. I didn't get a chance to mention it back when I did season 1. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyway, continuing on, the Ninjamon, like I said, he sneaks into the palace where Shogun Gekomon is sleeping, and then he says he's sorry, but snooting on the job's counterproductive. And then basically what happens is he throws one of the Digimon Emperor's dark spirals on the hair part of Shogun Gekomon's head, which is attached to a little string thing that he keeps attached to him as well. And then that causes him to go out of control and on a rampage. And then basically what happens is after that, the Gekomon are wanting him to free Shogun Gekomon from the Digimon Emperor's control. He says that the one that they're talking to says that Shogun Gekomon is big and obnoxious, but they like him and stuff. And then they start fighting him, but then when the Hawkmon goes to fight, Ninjamon sends him a challenge, and then he armor digivolves to Shurimon to fight Ninjamon. And then later on, they manage to destroy the Dark Spiral and get rid of the control spire that's in that area, freeing the Digimon from the control. But Shurimon and Ninjamon keep fighting until Ninjamon escapes. And then basically what happens after that is, and then they head out of the area, and that's basically where this episode stops. So if you guys like this video on YouTube, just please give it the real best you guys can, and I'll see you guys next time. Keep it digital, and I'm sorry I had to redo this episode. I'm sorry I had to redo this episode for this week, but I'll have another one out next week. So until then, guys, like I always tell you, see you next time, and keep it digital.